Hello, this is Max. A masked killer tries to harm the two sisters, but they give him a decent fight. Don't forget to subscribe. 1 year after the previous film, the scene is set once again in the ominous city as we encounter Laura Crane, a professor at Blackmore University, waiting outside a bar, anticipating a blind date that has yet to arrive. Her frustration mounts after an extended wait. Eventually, her date calls, claiming he can't locate the bar and asks her to meet him in a nearby dark alley. As she talks to him on the phone and enters the alley, the caller's voice chillingly shifts to the infamous Ghostface. Confronted by her caller donning the eerie mask, he took Laura's life by stabbing her. When the attacker removes his mask, he is revealed to be Jason Carvey, one of her students. After the murder, Jason encounters Tara, the series protagonist. They have a brief conversation, indicating familiarity. Jason returns home and stashes his mask in a closet that holds another Ghostface mask, hinting at an accomplice. He lives with his friend Greg, who soon calls him using the Ghostface voice. During their conversation, Greg questions Jason's motive for killing the professor, which Jason admits was out of vengeance for a poor grade. The plot thickens as they plot against the well-known sisters, Tara and Sam. Suddenly, Greg's tone shifts sinisterly again. He instructs Jason to check something in the room. Jason discovers Greg's mutilated corpse, leading to his panic. At that moment, the true killer of the film appears and also takes Jason's life. The narrative then shifts to Sam in a therapy session with Dr. Stone. Sam discusses the profound impact of discovering her lineage to notorious serial killer Billy Loomis and the betrayal by her boyfriend, who also turned out to be a killer using her in his murderous plans. She mentions how her life has become a public spectacle, with fan clubs and conspiracy theories claiming she orchestrated everything and enjoyed the killings, despite her severe distress. However, that's far from the truth. Frustrated and misunderstood, Sam ends up arguing with Dr. Stone and leaves the session. Meanwhile, the scene shifts to Tara Carpenter, who is notably absent from her home during the night. It is revealed that Greg and Sam had been plotting to kill the sisters. Sam and Tara have since relocated to New York City, where Tara is attending Blackmore University. She's joined there by fellow survivors Chad and Mindy Meeks Martin, along with their roommate Quinn Bailey, Mindy's girlfriend Akina Kyoko, and Chad's roommate Ethan Landry. Back at their apartment, Sam returns home to find Tara absent. After inquiring, she discovers that Tara went to a party, a fact that disturbs Sam given the ongoing series of nighttime killings. Concerned for her sister's safety amidst this unresolved threat, Sam's unease grows as the night progresses. Sam is unable to convince Tara of the dangers of walking the streets alone at night, especially given their past experiences. Frustrated but determined, Sam heads out to find Tara and arrives just in time to intervene as a boy is attempting to assault her. Despite her timely rescue, Tara is upset over Sam's interference, asserting that Sam has no right to control her life. Sam tries to explain that their past traumas mean they must remain vigilant and that her actions are driven by a desire to protect Tara. However, Tara rebuffs her protection, insisting that Sam leave her alone. Meanwhile, Sam is struggling with her public image. Locals label her a murderer, influenced by rampant conspiracy theories. This scrutiny escalates when she is bullied by some girls, leading to a fight that bystanders record, adding to her distress. Upon returning home, Chad comforts Tara, explaining that Sam's actions stem from deep care. He reveals their growing closeness. At the same time, Sam, feeling isolated, is consoled by her boyfriend, Danny Brackett, on the balcony. Chad then urges Sam to come upstairs, where she sees news on TV reporting the deaths of Chad and Greg at the hands of Ghostface. Shaken by the news and fearing for their safety, Sam decides it's best for them to leave town to protect Tara, hoping to escape the reach of the relentless killer and the haunting shadows of their past. Tara, skeptical about the situation, suggests to Sam that she might be overthinking the danger. She posits that with many people donning similar costumes, it's plausible that the boys' deaths weren't the work of an actual Ghostface killer. This theory is abruptly interrupted when Detective Wayne Bailey, Quinn's father, calls Sam in for questioning. He informs her that her ID, along with a Ghostface mask used in the previous year's attacks, was found at the scene of Jason's murder, compelling her to come to the police station for questioning. As Sam prepares to leave for the police station, Tara decides to accompany her for support. On their way, Sam receives a mysterious call from Richie's number, only to find Ghostface on the other end. The killer claims that Jason and Greg had been plotting to kill her and her sister. In a tense moment, Sam questions whether Ghostface is trying to protect her by eliminating threats to her safety. Ghostface starkly contradicts Sam's assumption of his intentions, declaring his aim to kill her. Claiming he knows she is a killer herself, he threatens her with death and promises to eliminate anyone who stands in his way. As Ghostface reveals himself and initiates an attack, the sisters quickly flee the scene and find refuge in a nearby grocery store. Inside the store, the situation escalates as Ghostface follows. Brave patrons attempt to protect Sam and Tara. A man steps forward to defend the sisters but is tragically killed by Ghostface. The shopkeeper also confronts the assailant, only to meet the same fatal fate. Just as Ghostface prepares to attack the sisters, police arrive, causing him to flee, but he inadvertently leaves his mask behind. Safe for the moment, Sam and Tara are escorted to the police station where Detective Wayne Bailey begins questioning them. At the station, they encounter FBI Special Agent Kirby Reed, who survived the 2011 killings and was a classmate of Sam. Kirby informs them that she will be joining the investigation, adding another layer of personal connection to the case. The mask left at the store, linking back to the 2011 spree involving Charlie and Jill, holds significant history for Kirby, as Charlie had attempted to kill her during those events. This connection brings Kirby's past hauntingly into the present investigation, intertwining her personal stakes with the ongoing threat posed by the new Ghostface. Opting to distance herself from the chaos and danger, Sam decides to leave the police station and extricate herself from the ongoing investigation and its grim reminders of her past and the current threats. Gale Weathers approaches the sisters as they leave the police station, seeking to capture their reactions amidst the unfolding crisis. They are visibly upset with Gale for profiting from their distress and the tragic events that have haunted their lives. Despite their reluctance, Gale continues her role, persistently covering the story as part of the media swarm that surrounds them, adding another layer of pressure and intrusion at a time when the sisters are already grappling with a resurgent threat. Gale Weathers, amidst the tumultuous scene outside the police station, tries to justify her actions to Sam and Tara by asserting that she is merely performing her journalistic duties. She also shares that Sidney Prescott and her family have opted for seclusion due to the recent surge in attacks, underlining the severity of the situation. The narrative then shifts to Dr. Stone, who finds himself alone and vulnerable at his home. In a harrowing turn of events, the Ghostface killer breaks in and swiftly murders him. After the killing, the killer seizes a file on Sam from the doctor's desk and leaves behind another mask, this one from Scream 3, adding another piece to the disturbing puzzle. Back at the police station, Detectives Wayne and FBI Special Agent Kirby Reed are deep in discussion, puzzling over the killer's motives, particularly his pattern of leaving behind Ghostface masks associated with past serial killers. This leads them to scrutinize the profiles and histories of these killers more closely, hoping to uncover clues that might help them anticipate the killer's next moves and put an end to the escalating violence. As the tension escalates, the student group, including Mindy, discusses the motives of the Ghostface killer. Mindy posits that the killer aims to create his own version of the Stab franchise, introducing new characters while using the established ones for a touch of nostalgia before eliminating them. This theory suggests that the killer is adhering to a typical horror film franchise rule. Anyone can be expendable as the series progresses. During an intense evening of mutual suspicion and discussions, the group watches the news together. They are shocked to learn that the police now consider Sam a prime suspect, primarily due to her connections to previous killings and a viral video showing her in a confrontation at a recent party. Fed up with the constant scrutiny and accusations, Sam turns off the TV. However, Tara, Chad, and Mindy reassure her, expressing their unwavering trust and support. They affirm their solidarity, emphasizing that they are a team and will always stand by her side. In a dramatic twist, Danny, living across the street from Sam and Tara's apartment, notices something alarming. From his window, he spots Ghostface inside Sam and Tara's apartment. Realizing the imminent danger, he urgently calls Sam to alert her, trying to prevent another potentially deadly encounter orchestrated by the relentless killer. Amidst a harrowing attack by Ghostface, the situation in Sam and Tara's apartment escalates rapidly. Ghostface makes a lethal entry, murdering Quinn instantly and severely wounding Annika. As chaos ensues, Sam and Mindy manage to drag Annika to the bathroom for temporary safety. In a desperate attempt to help, Danny, from his apartment across the street, rigs a ladder to the bathroom window, providing an escape route. Sam and Tara manage to escape just in time, but tragically, as Annika tries to follow, Ghostface reaches her and fatally ends her escape attempt. The aftermath brings Detective Wayne to the scene, where he is devastated to discover his daughter among the victims. Overcome with grief and anger, he vows vengeance against the killer, despite being officially removed from the case. Seeking refuge and regrouping, Gail leads the remaining group members to an abandoned cinema that she uncovered during her investigation. The cinema, eerily set up as a shrine to the Ghostface killers, contains an array of weapons and outfits from various attacks. It becomes clear that this location has been the source of the masks used by the card killer. With a new base of operations, the group formulates a plan to trap Ghostface. They decide to use Sam and Tara as bait, letting them move freely around the city to draw the killer out. Meanwhile, the others will stay close, covertly monitoring them, ready to intervene at the first sign of danger. This strategy sets the stage for a final confrontation, hoping to end the terror once and for all. Amidst a complex and harrowing setup to capture Ghostface, the situation intensifies when Ghostface uses Gail's phone to make contact, indicating that Gail herself might be in danger. At her home, Gail and her boyfriend face a grim encounter with Ghostface, who taunts her about Dewey's death before fatally attacking her boyfriend and wounding her. Sam and Tara arrive just in time to intervene, allowing Gail to be rushed to safety at the hospital. Sam asserts that she is the main target of these attacks and expresses a desire to confront Ghostface alone. However, the group insists on a united front, and they plan to set a trap for Ghostface at the theater. Their strategy involves luring him to a subway platform, but the plan quickly unravels as they are separated and Mindy is attacked on a moving train. At the theater, Sam experiences a hallucination of her father, the original Ghostface, Billy Loomis, who imparts a haunting reminder to defend herself and trust no one. Armed with her father's knife from the original murders, Sam discovers they are locked inside the theater. Detective Wayne calls with startling news that Kirby was dismissed from the FBI months ago, raising suspicions about her true intentions. The tension peaks when two Ghostfaces attack Shad. Kirby and Wayne arrive, guns drawn, leading to a shocking twist. Wayne shoots Kirby, reveals himself as the third Ghostface, and discloses that his accomplices are his children, Ethan and Quinn, who are still alive. The Bailey family, revealed to be related to Richie and seeking revenge for his death, admits to orchestrating the defamation of Sam online and plotting to frame her for their spree of murders. A fierce battle ensues within the theater. Tara and Sam manage to fight back effectively, with Tara stabbing Ethan and Sam fatally wounding Quinn. After briefly knocking Wayne unconscious, Sam dons her father's Ghostface costume, taunts Wayne with a voice changer, and ultimately ends his life in a brutal retribution. With the danger seemingly over, Sam decides to give Tara more autonomy in her life, and Tara agrees to seek therapy for her trauma. Meanwhile, the survivors, including Mindy, Chad, and Kirby, are rushed to the hospital for treatment. Before leaving, Sam reflects on her father's ghost face mask before discarding it, symbolizing a closure to the ordeal. Together with her sister Tora and her boyfriend Danny, Sam returns to the town, ready to move forward from the harrowing events. If you are interested in such films, please proceed to the next video on the screen and also share your thoughts about this film in the comments. Give us a like and subscribe. Goodbye.